It is Saturday, October 6th. I came here and picked a tree in the dark. I've got a buddy of mine, Chuck, is down by 150 yards or so, maybe 100 yards from me. Can't see each other. It's a pretty good canopy in here, but I picked this little spot with some big mature oak trees that are dropping. And he's down in a spot where I've seen deer in the past. It's also got oak trees and acorns. There's acorns everywhere. But hopefully between the two of us we see a few deer. There's a few of us have got a deer camp set up this weekend. Some of the guys are from around here, some aren't. That's why I got Chuck with me, so I could put him in a good spot. That fawn came in while I was halfway putting a new pad in my thermocell, and it got behind me and stood there for a while and busted me. I'm gonna finish what I was doing. Well, it's about 9:45. It's been real quiet here except for birds and squirrels. I'm gonna pack up and climb down. At least a couple of other guys out here have seen deer this morning. I saw the one fawn early. I'm gonna check this spot that has been good in the past, but not always good. It's first year I hunted here, it was insanely good. And then after that, it's been hit or miss at best. There's a lot of persimmons. This year has been a great year for persimmons from what I have seen everywhere I've gone. So I'm gonna check on those. I see the fruit on the tree. I see the fruit on the ground, almost moldy. I wouldn't say this is a hot tree. Oh, there's some fruit, that looks okay. Right here the woods smell of strong fermenting persimmons from all the ripe ones that have fallen on the ground, and they're just sitting here. Something's eating some of them, but not, there's a lot of them just sitting there rotting. There's so many persimmons on the ground right here where I'm standing in this little cluster of trees. A lot of them are rotting. So it's been tough to find a hot food source with all the acorns everywhere, and persimmons not even getting eaten in most places. But I just drove by some ag fields, and they are shelling corn right now. Well, I finally made it up here. The fields I was gonna hunt were so grown up around the edge, and there was no well-defined deer trails. I just kept walking until I got back as far as I could go. So I'm in this field that's not even halfway cut yet. Well, those people are still down in the creek bed right where the deer's supposed to cross. Well, Sunday evening, October 7th. I'm dripping in sweat again. It's another 85, 90 degree afternoon. I actually got a little intel on this spot. There's a persimmon tree that actually has some deer sign under it, so I actually passed quite a few piles of droppings on the way in that were up on an oak flat above me, but they were all moldy, older droppings that weren't very fresh. There's some fresh ones here, so I'm not sure what the wind is going to do here. It's supposed to be coming off this ridge, blowing into this bottom. It feels kind of stagnant. I don't know where exactly to expect the deer to come from. I might not see anything, but I figured it was worth a shot because deer can come from a lot of different ways around here, and if there's a hot food source, maybe I'll see something. So I'll stick it out. Can't wait till the sun goes down, it cools off a little bit. Stick with me. Mosquitoes found me up here. I'm out of gas. I can't turn on my thermocell, so this may well be my last video. The mosquitoes got me. I'm not sure what that deer's blowing at, but unless the wind just changed, she's not downwind. Got my silk is going off that way, and it's staying that way. Some kind of deer chase going on. There's at least 2 or 3 of them. I don't know if it's a little buck that's chasing those around or what. But they've stopped now. They don't seem spooked. It's kind of a back and forth. Meh. She got downwind of me and sniffing around, and I got the full draw. She picked me off. I could have snuck a shot. I tried to stop her, and well, you saw what happened. There's 3 of them. At least she didn't blow at me or nothing. Not to say she won't start blowing in a minute, but we got a little time. We may see some more deer. I had a feeling there might be more deer coming in. They're both adult does. The bigger one hung back, and that younger one, she gave me a perfect shot, so I'll get a little bit easier drag. She's a little bit smaller than the one behind her, but I just got busted swatting a mosquito. I didn't even know the deer was there. In the thick stuff where they've been coming from. Alright, let's go get this arrow and see if we can pick up a blood trail. Looks like lung blood to me. Blood is still kind of spotty, but we're still on it, and it still looks like good blood. Well, it's been slow going. I've been dropping pieces of paper towel like here and there. There's some good splatters where she ran into that tree over there, and then it started coming this way and just fizzled out again. But I don't think we have to look much farther now. Yeah, I hit her real high. There's our deer. Alright, let's get her out of here, get her gutted, and take her back. Here's our exit hole. And it actually came forward a little bit. She's slightly quartered away. I have a big exit hole, but it's still really high. I think the way she ducked, when I shot, she ducked away. Somehow the arrow just did not come out lower like it normally would. That would explain part of the reason why she didn't bleed good. But it sure did the trick. That's my first one with those broadheads. So this deer was standing down here. You see the persimmon. Persimmon tree is right there. My tree stand is right there. Nice and tucked up in there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again in the woods soon.